Hi, Betty. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. Not too bad. Couple minutes. Lighting some blue sage. Definitely need some energy clearing. So that's what we're going to do a little bit of. We're going to put up a protection a little bit. And do a little bit of an energy clearing as we get started today. So hi, Gigi. Hi, Jacinth. Come on in. I'm going to turn off my little AC or turn it down. It's like so hot around these parts. So hi, come on in. Give everybody a little bit of time to show. As we do that, I'm going to start cleansing the energy. You might hear some phones go off. I've got 3 of them right next to me, and I don't know what's on what. So we were just going to deal with the phone situation. So come on in. I know Gigi sent over a donation that was received, so I'm just letting you know that. So I'm going to do this. And we're going to discuss a few things today. Nice, Gigi says, very nice weather there today. I love it. You know, I usually love warm weather. It's just something about the place that I live in. It's so muggy and there's no air. And it's just like, it's a yucky. And where I live is dry. And I'm like, I don't want to move where it's more humid. What am I thinking? Jiminy Christmas. So I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention that whoever comes into this live, whoever leaves this live, whoever partakes in any way, is filled with light and joy and love and peace and harmony and clarity in some magical form of way. And then at the very least, it opens them up to some magical awakening and healing like never before on every level. I ask and I set the intention that only light can come in of the highest form and only light out of the highest form. I set the intention that this energy carries forward with each of you and myself and this channel as we move forward from here on out. So be it, and so it now is. Okay. I feel like I needed that. I ask that any negative energies leave my channel, find their way elsewhere. But not only that, all of our lives. Let's fix my tongue. Any heaviness. Hi, Donina. Hi, everybody. Yes, so be it, and so it now is. I set the intention also that any heaviness leaves all of our energy fields, not just mine, not just this channel. All of the energy of ourselves and of the collective and of the earth, the water, right? That's coming up a lot. The water needing healing and love. And I'm not going to lie, as you guys are joining in, this live might be a little heavy, okay? In our community, we've had a very sad, tragic loss within these last few days, and there's no way I can't have that come up. I'm going to tell you, she's very much so here. She's like, thank you. And it's like, of course. But, and so I can't deny that fact. And so that is going to be mentioned a little bit, and then I will discuss a little other stuff. And then we will get into beautiful messages and healing for everybody. And why I supposedly give nothing away for free on this channel anymore. Okay. So Gigi did send in a donation, so I'm just saying she will be absolutely my first one on the list. As I start to pull out cards and just kind of go over a little bit going forth of what's been going on, what's been going down, and what I'm talking about when I say in our community we have had a tragedy. I talk about coming from or having an experience through a certain group, okay? And somebody we know, quite a bit of us know, came through that group as well, okay? And I met her about a year ago, you guys. I would say would be my first encounter with her. She is a warrior, a goddess, a beautiful light, and a beautiful soul. And she was battling every battle she could possibly think of to make herself whole. I feel her, and I'm getting chills as I say this. She was still very young, very much so needed. And in my opinion, ripped from her prime, or was going to be her prime. So we lost a really good friend, Cheryl O'Brien, and she's a member of this channel. And so I just want to say, and you guys, I'm going to tell you earlier, I was like, okay, do you want me to say rest in peace? I asked her this. Like, if you go on live, sorry, I don't look great and I'm crying. That's what it is. If we go on live, do you want me to say rest in peace? And she's like, hell no. She goes, this is what she said. She's like, I am not going to rest in peace. She's like, I'm at peace. Don't get me wrong. Like, let them know I'm at peace, she says. But I'm surely not going to be resting, right? Like, I'm going to be messing and I'm going to be playing and I'm going to be growing and I'm still ascending, okay? And that's her, all right? That is her. Yeah, she's kind of coming through. So just know that she's very much so with us today, and I cannot avoid that fact. She started coming in this morning, and I welcome her energy. And I had mentioned that earlier, right, to somebody just since. And so she is very much so here. And we all love you and miss you. And Lord, help us ascend, right? I feel like she's just got a bigger mission now. And that's what's up, right? Like, that's what's up. Like, okay, so let's not say rest in peace. Let's tell her to rock that energy. Let's tell her to make this shit work. Let's tell her to keep on moving and grooving and moving the world and shaking. This is her. And you're not done hearing from her. Okay, that's what she's saying. So, I don't know if somebody's asking how she did die. She did die of cardiac arrest, which is another thing that's like really hitting me hard. It's like I feel like, and I'm going to say it, that I missed an opportunity to help her. And it's hard to not have that feeling, what do you do? I didn't see one at the time, so I guess there just wasn't meant to be. And she says no, she has a big mission, and so she will feel it. She will feel it hardcore. And so don't think you've heard the last of her. I won't. I'll keep talking about her. And so she's very much so going to continue here and there. Okay. And so that was the saddest part of my message for today. So I do apologize for the video, but it has to be. She's very much so with me today. She did say that she didn't suffer and she left before her body. Okay. And that's what she's saying. She didn't suffer and she left before her physical vessel. All right. So there's that, and those that are going to join us later. Hi, Amy D. Hi. She definitely says, watch that over. You know, I feel like she really, truly came through there. So feel her energy, take the message for what it is. I love it when that happens, so I welcome it always. All right. Trying to adjust that energy is not easy. Forgive me. All right. So there's one other issue I have to discuss about my channel. Some of you may noticed I had posted a video, the last video I posted. I got some interesting comments on there, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm not thrilled with the situation. And because I have a small following, apparently it's not viewed that I need a lot of control of my channel yet, right? Like I can't do lives on my cell phone. I can't block people. Otherwise, I probably very much so would have. And so I'm saying that now. I'm not going to name names. There's no point in doing that. But I am a little bit concerned, and I don't feel comfortable at this point. And so all I'm going to say is that I wish you well. I send you off with love and light, and hope the right and possibly, preferably, a male energy. Okay? And I don't know if I'm still alive and if you guys can still hear me. But yeah, so to whoever this message is, the negative energy upon my channel that we now find ourselves, that I find myself dealing with, okay, there's more than meets the eye. I will say that, because I'm not about ousting everything, and I'm not here to talk bad about anybody, but I don't like it. And there's a reason I don't accept messages on Messenger any longer. Okay. The reality is I am a healer. I'm a mother. I'm a single mother at that. I literally have 2 jobs. I'm dealing with my own health, right, which I've discussed. Like, I have better things to do. And this person was never a client. They were never anything of the nature. There was never any relationship established per se. Okay, just somebody who followed my channels for the better part of the last 2 years. And when I didn't jump to this person's call, they became angry. And remember who I am. I also felt it, and I saw the recourse play out upon my messenger. And then as it was playing out one way over here, I'm seeing it be different over here, which I've talked about this on my channel before. I tried to express concerns before regarding the situation in this person, and I'm just done with it. I will not respond to or act like this person exists within my energetic field anymore. And so that is what it is. That is me protecting myself. No way, shape, or form do I not give away freebies. I love to give away freebies, and I plan on doing that more, you guys. And so as I mentioned on that video, as if this person had watched the video, I mentioned in there I'm giving away a freebie. So I'm going to keep that going. I have not selected the winner yet. I'm going to keep that going for about a week, maybe 2, before I select the winner. So whoever wants to possibly get a free reading for 30 minutes from me, whoever, you guys, whoever this is, I will select you out of whoever answers. Okay, so I will pick you at least one. If I get enough a response, I will pick more. Okay, and so, you know, it just goes to show you that they didn't even know what they were talking about. And so I just want to clear that energy. I want to clear that presence, and I'm not going to give it any more of my time. And I will be safe. And that's about what I have to say about that. Other than the fact that I did nothing wrong, I was dealing with my life as I should do. I had no commitment to this person, no reason otherwise why I should just jump to their call. And so furthermore, there was nothing I had done wrong, and no reason I deserved any backlash, and no reason I deserved any continued backlash going forth. This is why for a little while I am requesting an energetic exchange. I have learned that in giving away so much, people tend to take advantage. Okay, and that is what it is. Look all across the board. All right, I love to give things away, but you got to work for it a little bit. Okay, as I was already giving stuff away, but there was something you had to accomplish in order to win that request. And so it's just a simple exchange of some form or another. And that's how you can tell who's in it for the right reasons. Okay, you guys? And so keep that in mind. With that being said, I'm super awesome, super cool, still in a great place, and I will continue to be and do so. And I'm still badass, and I work my ass off, and I have 2 jobs. And Cheryl's like, like she was too. You know what I mean? Like, and we're forces to be reckoned with, and that is what it is. Block and shit or not, that's how I roll. Okay, and so I feel better. I cleared the air. I've set my standards. I've set my boundaries. I'm done with it. If you cannot leave, I can't block you. You just don't exist in my world anymore. And other precautions are being set forth. And that's what it is. Okay, and I just ask that everybody else do the same thing. Give it no power, no tension, no mind, and just set boundaries and do what's in your heart, right? No need for judgment, darkness. Everybody's got their own journey. I am just not always for everybody. All right, G. Whoop, whoop. Aww. Amy D. Okay, I hope it's not because of what I had to say. I had a couple of messages, and that was it. Hope that's not why. I'm done with that stuff, but I love you. Okay, bye. So that's that. 2 heavy concepts, 2 heavy discussions. I just don't like being bullied. I don't like feeling scared for my safety, and I'm not going to put up with it. Okay, and so you push me too far. You're leaving me no choice but to mention things. Okay, I'm getting out my decks of cards as we're going. As I said, Gigi had donated. I haven't looked to see if anybody else has. If you guys do donate, it goes in order in which received. And it is an exchange. I don't ask for much. Baseline is generally 1111. You know, if you can't do that, do what you can do. It's just about, what do I say? An exchange. I'm here to help. But it is that exchange. It's recognized by who, you know what I mean? All right, let's kind of clear the energy, change the subjects. I had to do it. These are 2 very important things going on in our world right now, in my existence, and with the energy of this channel. Cheryl's presence and energy will always be felt here, no matter what. And so my heart will always be forever changed because of her presence. And so will our world, and I'm very thankful. So let's see what this has to say for the collective right quick. What do we need to know for the collective? Hang on. And you know, I'll always give away free things. That's you guys, like when I used to do donation-based readings more, I would do a giveaway at the end anyway. So it's not that I don't. So please don't listen to negative reinforcements. Okay? It's just not so. I just had to stop for a minute to regain control and a great energetic exchange of the right purpose. Does all that make sense? It's not meant to be negative, so I hope that's not why Amy laughed. I don't know. Hopefully the channel is working fine. All right, you guys. Any questions within the general consensus of the collective? Any general questions going on right now with any of you? Like, what does this mean in the world? What does this mean in the world? I feel like that's a good question to ask right now. Anything coming out, like, what does this mean? What does this mean within your experiences? I will do one of those if anybody's got one. Gigi says yes. Everything's working good. Is that what the yes was? Oh, cool. Jacinth says that makes 100% sense. Thank you, Jacinth. That means the world to me. Thank you to hear that. All right. I'll give that a minute and see if anybody might have a question that comes up as I start to pull out a collective little reading right quick before I run with some healing and some messages. All right, so Cheryl's going to assist me with the message, okay? And she's showing me like a surfer, okay? Like I can see her in a bikini. She's very pretty. And she's showing me like surfing the waves. And she's like, it's all about riding the waves, okay? So she really wants you guys to imagine standing on a surfboard that really is kind of out of balance, right? It feels like there's no balance around you. Everything seems like it's like gonna knock you over and suck you in, okay? Like I feel like that's the intensity of riding the wave in the middle of the ocean. And that's the feeling she's giving me. I don't need the cards right this second because it's like it takes your breath away. I don't know where she lived. I don't know if she was a surfer. I really don't know that part about her. But this is what she's showing me. It's like her riding a wave, and she's sexy as hell. She wants me to reiterate that. And she's in a bikini. And it's like the most intense, incredible, passionate, scary as hell. Like I'm riding this wave. And no matter what, I'm giving it my all because I'm not going down, right? And that, that is her message to everybody. And yes, water is very much so representative and important within that message as well. But no matter what's coming, no matter what feels like you're just going to be knocked off your feet, like there's no way to get balance, like there's that feeling like, how do I get balance? It's in your, like you've got it, right? Like it's in your core. And that's what she's saying is reach down in and grab that core balance and allow your body to let the energy flow. Does this make sense? And this is from Cheryl, you guys. This is from Cheryl. Okay? Everybody feel that? Ride that wave. Yes. Okay? And that's what she's saying is the best thing you can do going forward right now with whatever is coming up. Okay? Imagine. And what does water do, right? Water is filled with all these different things. Okay? And if you go against the water, she says, what happens? What happens if you go against the water? You get knocked the frick over, right? Like it overtakes you. It empowers you. You can't breathe. It takes your life force if you go against that water's calling, okay? And so just remember that, okay? Feel into it. Allow yourself to feel the energy of it. Allow it to be the healing, magnificent force that it is, okay? And everything's going to be all right. I see her singing the song I don't really know. Everything's going to be all right. And it's like that kind of a beat. That was freaking awesome. Who knew a channel could channel a message through me? I love it. This is amazing. And this is not about, I'm sorry if this hurts and anybody takes this as I'm not being okay. This has been her. She's been with me since this morning. She's been coming through all day. And I have no problem letting her. So please don't take offense because I feel like she needs it. And it's healing for her as well. And so it really is about that and nothing more, nothing less. I'm validating her as the badass healer that she is. Song by Jacinta is a song by Bob Marley. So cool. All right. So let's see if there's a collective message in this card. Somebody pointed to the fairy deck. I'm assuming it's her. Kind of letting her run this. I like this. All right, so we have, this is for the collective, all right? 29 Moon Secrets. And you guys, when I'm seeing this one, what I'm really hearing with this one is not So I was like, okay, the moon, does this mean like your shadow self? And they're saying no. What this one is talking about, hidden secrets within you. All right, hidden secrets within you, hidden secrets within your gifts, hidden secrets within messages given that are coming for you, hidden secrets within the questions that we ask. It's all about paying attention to the hidden movement, the hidden energies, the hidden messages, the hidden truths, because it's interesting. It's saying hidden secrets, but I feel like it's really about hidden truths. What a message. That is a beautiful card and a beautiful message. And how awesome is that? That it says hidden secrets, moon secrets, sorry. And it's talking about hidden truths. Okay. And what is that telling you, right? Be careful how you look at things. It's all about looking at things differently and allowing different perspectives and different energies to flow. Okay. Yeah, it's really a beautiful message. And I really like this message with this card. It's like hitting me. And I don't even know why. Maybe because I'm emotional. I don't know. So forgive that. But moon secrets. There's hidden truths inside of you guys. And if you are willing to tune into those hidden truths, even though it says moon secrets, there's growth and there's magic and there's miracles to be had. Like, you're creating your reality. That's not a joke. If you don't like anything that's going on in your life right now, pick one thing you don't like, you guys, and set it in motion into a different direction. And don't analyze it too hard. You have to let the energy flow. You think too hard, you knock stuff off. Like, it just stops moving. It's that dense stuff. All right? Jumping all in isn't always a bad thing. And Cheryl's like, damn straight it's not. Right? Like, damn straight it's not. And she also again wants to reiterate that it's exactly like they're saying it is over there. And that really, it's exactly like they're saying it is over there. Okay? And that's what Cheryl says too. All right. And then we have number 12, devotion. This is just a quick one for the collective before I get into personal messages and healing that are donation based. First, and you guys, I encourage you to watch the whole video because there was a bit of an announcement in there about freebies and giveaways and how to receive that. So just go in and follow that, and then follow the directions by going to the last video and putting your comment that is the correct answer and so on. And then I will pick within a week or two's time. Give everybody a chance to actually win because I don't ever give away anything. But anyways, number 12, devotion. What this one is telling me is, number one, where is your devotion? Are you aware of what you're devoted to? Okay, Gigi, already throwing me perfect. Thank you. I got that. And I received. Be careful, be aware, not be careful, but what are you devoted to? And then focus on that devotion, right? Like, give it that. This is actually telling me some nurturing care. So what's standing out for me in this one is kind of how I'm really drawn to the mushroom that she's sitting on, and underneath the mushroom that she's sitting on. And I feel like there's some muck here that is creating some yuck. Does that make sense? And she needs to make it a little bit more vibrant. And I feel like she's fully in control of that. Okay, and so be aware of what you're devoted to, and if you're nurturing that devotion, and that's what I'm hearing here. So number 12 is sticking out to me as a nurturer right now, as well as an ascension. Okay, so yeah, nurture it into beautiful growth, into higher opportunities. So what are you devoted to? Nurture it a little bit more. Take it a little bit further. Bring it into higher opportunities. Okay. And so that's a really beautiful collective message. They said there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And there's nothing to fear except for not growing. Cheryl is also saying that somebody needs to hear that she wasn't left with the feeling of non-completion. That's the best way to say that. Somebody needs to hear that. I don't know if it's her son. I don't know if it's one of you guys. I don't know if somebody needs to relay this message out further, but Cheryl is definitely telling somebody that she wasn't left with any regrets. Oh, this is what she told me earlier, and I totally spaced it. So this is what she's saying again. It's definitely her. It's regrets. You know that? It's like a tattoo that says regrets. I don't know if she actually had that tattoo, but she thought that was funny as hell. Like, that is like, there are no regrets. Okay? And so somebody needs to hear that. That is very close to her. She left with no stones unturned or no leaves unturned, and no regrets. Okay. And again, I'm not making light. This is her. I feel like she's very just, I'm going to be causing trouble. She's going to be the one flicking your lights on and off and making your alarm go. I feel like she's going to make your alarm go, like a music alarm go off at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, that is so her. Okay. And so this is just for everybody. All right, Gigi. Let's see if anything else is happening. And switch into calmer space, different energy. Don't be surprised if y'all get personal messages from her too. Oh, what's going on here? Hang on a second. All right. I'm like, was there another message that I had to give? I don't remember. I think those were my main messages. Oh, you guys, also, Spirit's really, really, really pushing something on me. And I just kind of want to know what your guys' opinions are. There's not a lot of you here right now, and that's okay. Is talking about missing persons. For some reason, I can't get it. It's like in my solar plate. It's bothering me. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Like, I feel like I've been ignoring it. Like, I'm going to throw up. And so I don't even know. Do I do a separate channel, or do you guys want me to do a video on a missing person that comes through? I don't know why that keeps coming through. I don't know if it's Spirit wanting me to do it, or if somebody else is wanting me to do it. Does anybody have interest in that? Or should I do it in another avenue and not on this channel? Right? Because I feel like I got a lot of different things going on already. But it's just what's going on. And I'm like, what do I do with this? There's a few things coming through lately for me, and that's one of them. But that one won't stop bugging me, and I've talked about it before. All right. Chi. She wants to know what is needed for her at this time. Two things: surrender and trust. Okay, surrendering at all times. But this is surrendering to yourself in a way where you take your self-care to the next level. So have you ever gone to, have you ever gone to a spa day? I feel, for whatever reason, and it's never come through before, Gigi, you need a mud bath. And I feel like, and I've never had one, forgive me. Okay. And so that's why it's coming through, obviously. You got to take your self-care to the next level. And that's obvious because you never had a spa day, and by golly gee gosh, neither have I. I would so go with you if I was there. That's besides the point. Okay, so there's something to do though with a specific mud bath, and it's something to do with clay. But I've never had them. But you'll know right when you hear the word. Okay, just go with what you know. What seems like the right one, but it's something about a mud bath. Are you willing to do a mud bath? I don't know how expensive they are. I don't know. Maybe there's like a special you can find, a deal. Maybe, there's a birthday coming up and hubby would be willing to go that mile. I don't know, but we can bring it, right? Like manifest that. I told you it was my son's phone. I'm so sorry. And so that's the first thing. It's like, why are we limiting that? Don't worry about price. Manifest that stuff. Like, I want this. Bring this to me. So I intend to have a mud bath spa day. Why not? I need that. There's some kind of detoxification for you through having that. And that's the first thing I see. And on a simpler way, so they're telling me, like, I don't know if you're asking if there's a way you can do this at home. Is that what you're asking? Like, is there a way I can do this at home in your head? Possibly, but that actually might be a little bit more difficult, like to find the right supply. Like, I'm not sure you can just go into any store and find the right like clay body mask, but I suppose that would be along the lines of what it would be, is like a clay body mask. And so if you can find that somewhere, then yeah. Otherwise, it would just be a simple spa day, but they take it further and you're pampered. And Spirit says you need that. I feel like you truly, there's healing in that for you. And also something about your mother with that. So I don't know if she will be with you, if you can take her with you, or if this is just a way to just have her presence with you that day. I hear reluctance and fear, and that explains why that's coming up. Right? Like if you're reluctant and fear to love yourself in that way, I would say it's so much so needed. Okay. And then the card I pulled for you is interesting. I've never pulled it. And this is so cool. And it's goes along what I'm feeling in the message. It goes along with what I just told you. I know she's passed. But she'll be with you. Like, that's okay. It's like you call her energy in with you, and she will be with you in the spa day. And if she was here, I'm sure it would have been something she would have loved to do with you as well. That is a piece of her that probably wasn't expressed as well, right? And so it's like, I didn't pamper myself. I didn't teach you to pamper yourself type of a message. So it'd be really good for you to go and do that and to learn how to do that now. Because the true essence and the true purpose of every soul is to genuinely love itself. How simple is that? What? You mean I gotta find my joy? Like, what have I been doing this whole damn time? Like, why do we make ourselves so miserable? It's really all about our joy. Yeah. And so while you're there, call on her and some healing is going to occur, right? Because as I was talking about that, I saw a yellow and orange flower, and that's when she came through with that part of the message, okay? And then the card I pulled for you is about richness and marine life. And I've never pulled this card. It's rather quite beautiful. I really, really like this card. There's just so much depth to this card, and that's part of the message as well. It's about nurturance. It's about togetherness. It's about richness, right? Like every abundance in every way. It's about expression in every way, nurturance in every way, and taking that nurturing to a deeper level. Okay. And that's really what it's about. And that's what all of these fish collectively together represent is we are all different, but I'm going to fight for you. You're going to fight like in this group. That's what they're saying to me. It's like we all house this space. We are all soaking in this light and we are basking in the glory of this beautiful, complicated depth of existence. Oh, and as I just said that, I just noticed something else pop out of this card that did not show up until I literally said the depth of existence, you guys, no joke. And there's a lady in there. That is a lady with like that coral reef top head as I was saying that specific part. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Ooh, not what I want to do. See if that helps. Do that card justice, you see? And then there was a lady there. You see what I mean? And I shit you not, I did not see her until that last part of my message. And that resonates with that message as well. Okay? For sure. So, yeah. I really like that. And I really like that card. It is really time to nurture the depths of your soul. And she was nurturing herself. She wasn't jumping up and down. She was laying in the basks in the glory of that existence. Okay? And as you do that, not only are you going to heal you, you're also going to heal your ancestral feminine line, i.e. your mother, as well. Okay? Because I do feel like she's really adamant in expressing the fact that she did not get to, she didn't, like that would be one thing she regrets is that, I'm sorry, these guys are cracking me up over here. I've got Cheryl and I've got all this conversation. Okay, but the one thing that she would probably regret is that she didn't teach you how to be more feminine and more loyal to nurturing of your own essence. And I know that's not exactly, that's like way deep, but that's the essence of the meaning of this message is it's deeper than a surface message. And I hope that is received in the meaning in which she meant to give it. Okay, maybe instead of making you so tough, she could have taught you a little bit more how to be that little girly girl, okay, and wear that apron, and but in such a way where it's just more feminine and more dainty and more elegant in your feminine nature. All right, Gigi, I'm not done. Not done. Because this really represents healing at hand for you. Like it's not necessarily a suggestion for no reason, right? You asked for what would help you now and what is needed now. So this is all about the next level of healing. Okay, and that's not a joke why I pull these cards when I'm saying that. It represents new access of strength, deeper levels of strength. It's healing the timeline as well, as like the ancestral timeline. And that's what's coming up for you now. Okay, and so you can look at it simply as ancestral healing, but you're going to do this through self-love and self-nurturement on that completely. Like, how does that work? You mean I got to love myself and that's going to heal these women in my family? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, because we're coming into higher energies of love and light. That's star, okay? And so that's a star seed. Gigi, right? That's what's coming through for you to be able to heal. And this time frame, for those of you who are related to, affected by, brought forth through, right? Because it took every one of them to bring through you. And so you get to be that beautiful seed that heals that aspect of that lack of self-love within the feminine part of your ancestral line. Okay, beautiful. And that, of course, my dear, leads to new beginnings, but not only new beginnings, new opportunities and new ideas arising out of it, if that makes sense. So pay attention. Each time we do these opportunities of healing, it opens up opportunities of new beginning. But it's not only that, it's also the fact that the energy of the earth is rising. And so there's new beginnings into who you are, into opportunities, and just on crazy levels it's hard to describe. Aw, Gigi, you're so welcome. Sorry, I'm flowing with this connecting to our loved ones today. Apparently I'm a medium through and through today. So if you weren't wanting that, I do apologize. I hope you were, but she is recognizing that, and that's what it's about. It's about healing that lack of love, healing that lack of beautiful existence that we so deserve to be in now. And you get to be the one that heals that, lives it, experiences that feeling, and sets it in motion for the generations to come, where they won't have to feel that from before. That's part of your purpose. That's part of your star seed purpose. Star seed purpose. Took you strength to get here. You're so welcome, and you did need to hear that, because it took you a lot to get here. Okay, and so they're recognizing that strength. And you are a star seed. But again, when you get new ideas, nurture them like a baby, right? Write them down, nurture them, give them love, give them attention, change their diaper when it doesn't look right or doesn't smell quite right. Well, that's stinky. Let's change that, metaphorically speaking. But kind of protect that energy. Like, what do you do with your newborn baby right away? Touch my baby, touch my baby. No, keep your energy off my baby. And so do that for a little bit of time while you're nurturement, until it's ready to be like, boom. So when you come across people and they're like, oh, tell me about your new ideas, what you got going on, what's going on, they're wanting what you got usually. And unless they're your friend in private, right? But even it's like you just got to be, because not only that, when you let in energy, it can muck up a flow, okay? And so that is an absolute reality. And so I'm just checking any more. It's not looking like any more came through. And so I was wondering if Amy H was going to come on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because of what happened with Cheryl. She may be taking a hiatus. But she did mention she was wanting the live. So I was trying to hope and see if maybe I was just a little early. If anybody has any insight into that, I hate to cut out and then she shows up. But Gigi, I believe that is about your message. So I know it may be heavy and it might also cause emotions to flow, but that's a beautiful thing. And go take your mud bath, like at the spa. Do it at a spa. Don't worry about the money. Ask for the money and it'll show. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it all because there's about nothing left. So, as you're at the spa day, allow your energy to just surrender and be nothingness, and you'll ground like crazy, super easy, okay? Aw, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I love you. Okay. Oh, that was my other message, you guys. For my patrons, I would like to do a class on, or a workshop on, relationship healings. But not only am I going to do them for you, I'm going to teach you also how to do them. And there might be new ways coming through in doing them. And so I'm going to do that not this weekend. What are we already at this weekend? What is today? Friday? I don't know. I've lost track. I start work Monday and I'm totally confused on where I'm at. Today's Saturday. I don't know. Friday. Today's Friday because I got a thing tomorrow and then a thing Sunday. Okay. So not this weekend. Next weekend, I'm more than likely, if my schedule permits it, will do a workshop for patrons. So if you guys wish to join that, you can join Patreon only to gain access to that. I will not put that up on my website at this time. So if you wish to do that, join my patron community, which helps support what I do here, which helps support all the healings that I do give and the messages that we do give. And again, patrons are the ones who I do give a lot of freebies for too, especially. So keep that in mind. They take precedence. Always, always, and always, just because they're part of that community, that support, that love, that energy. And it matters to me, okay? And so I'm just thanking all of you that do join and that do follow and that do support me in a loving and caring and light way. And as I'm signing this out, because there's really not a lot of people on here today, with love and light given to all of you. Yay, Gigi says workshop sounds great. Woohoo! Cool. So we're going to do some relationship healings, and then I'm going to teach you how to be a healer in that way. All right? Because all of you in there, I know, are capable, and Spirit's saying the same thing. And if anybody feels drawn to that, then you're capable as well. And so it's going to be, and it's not really based off of anything you've really known. There might be some, absolutely. But there might also be something new. So just keep your mind open for that going forward. And if there's nobody else wanting to have healing today or a message, I'm really hoping that instance from before didn't affect anything. I really don't know that it necessarily did. And I send love and light out to all of the shifting occurring. And I love that everybody's already hearing the call about healing the water, you guys. That's beautiful. Keep that up. Don't stop doing that. Super needed. And it just warms my heart that everybody was already receiving that. Oh, yay! Jacinth! That's beautiful. Okay. So, this coming Monday, because I was thinking I'd be able to do that workshop prior to that chance happening, but yeah, that's why I was hoping you were able to go to that workshop beforehand. So what I would suggest to you is I will shoot you a quick email. Please remind me, okay, before Monday. I'm going to do my best. Remind the heck out of me if I don't get to it right away. With some basics, all right? See if you can't get them to do 2 of them, because I feel like the workshop the following weekend, because it's also going to include some healing for you, their Spirit is telling me, to where I like open up your chakras to that kind of healing even further, right? And so I think that will benefit as well, because that's also why I decided to do it in that way. And so I will give you some guidelines, but we're going to start opening up that connection, that healing. And if you're willing, you can take it yourself the whole way. If not, you can do like a to be continued. Does that make sense? And so, like I said, I'll give you the basic path, the basic guide. But if you want to take it even further, then I'd have him come back again. Be like, come back twice. He'll do it. I think he will. Especially since he agreed to the first one. Once you get going, absolutely, he'll come back again. So that's really exciting. I'm really excited about that. Please remind me to do an email. I don't think it'll be today. I think I'm going to go feed my chitlins and do a little bit of laundry up in here because it has been an emotional but busy day for me. Already working 2 jobs today. And I'm like, wait, I don't start till Monday. So that's what's been going on. Take every bit of this message today in love and light and healing and in retrospect. And perfect, Jacinth. Thank you. And please know that everything I do comes from a place of purity and love and light and guidance and educational source. Divine guidance. I'm a divine guide. And so that's truly genuinely where everything comes from. And so I ask of you guys to not be in judgment, but to be in love and light and boundaries and safety and protection. And sometimes people just aren't for us, and that's okay. We can send them on their way as well. But there's no reason to be anything other than beautiful. You're right where you're supposed to be. So much love to all of you, and I will see you again soon. Bye.